Good morning, everyone. It is Avalon, or Vegas Low Roller Assistant, whatever you guys like to call me. Today we're going to play this Buccaneer Dollar Storm. Let's do it. It has the Mega Grand, and that's a lot of money. $100 Enos going in the machine. Here we go. Okay, guys, let's play. We're at a $2 bet right now. Down to $1 because I don't trust it right now. I don't have a lot of faith in myself right now, so we're going back to $1. That's minimum bet on this machine, I believe. Alright, let's get into it. So last time I kind of told you guys that I love going to art museums, and I was going to tell you about some of my favorite museums that I've been to and some of my favorite art installations. So starting in Vegas, I love Seven Magic Mountains. Oh yes, guys, Shabootin with the rum. Few dollars there. But yeah, so Seven Magic Mountains is something I can recommend here in Vegas. Love it. I love the Mob Museum, the Neon Museum. If you can check out the Neon Museum here in Vegas, highly recommend. I could probably be a tour guide there at this point. I've been so many times. I actually took my senior photos there because I knew I was going to UNLV. And I came out to Vegas to take my senior pictures in the Neon Boneyard, which was pretty cool. So those are some of my favorites here in Vegas, but I like some places all over. I actually don't know if they still exist. I feel like they do. I'll have to look into it. Maybe you guys will look into it. The Museum of Ice Cream. That was such a great immersive experience. I went with my best friend Rachel, and then I also went back one time with a photographer and took some really cool pictures because they have a lot of like photo ops with your ice cream. But each room you go into, you get a different kind of ice cream, whether it's like a mochi ice cream, a popsicle ice cream, just different types of ice cream every room you go into. And they're all different, like, candy themes and ice cream themes, sprinkled themes in each room. I got to jump into a sprinkle bath from a diving board. Like, how cool is that? So that was just a really cool experience. I know they have one in San Francisco and one in New York. I don't know if they're still around, though. Definitely, so San Francisco, I love the MoMA. The LA Modern Art Museum, love that one. The art installation that draws me to LA all the time is the LACMA lights. I don't know what it is about the LACMA lights, but I've taken some really cool pictures there with some of my photographer friends. Then I've also directed some photo shoots that have happened at the LACMA lights, and it is just such a fun time. Somewhere else that I would say, in Nashville, they have the Frist Museum. And the Frist Museum has new exhibits all the time, guys. And I don't know what's there right now, but the last time I was there, it was like knights in shining armor kind of thing. Like all the knight gear. I don't know what to call it. The armor. And then also they had like some dress... another fashion exhibit. Shabooted! Ooh, keep a counting. Keep a counting. Nice, $5. Oh, guys. I'd say one of the most moving museums for me, and no pun intended, was the Museum of the Moving Image in Brooklyn. I highly recommend, if you're in New York or in the Brooklyn area, please go check out the Museum of the Moving Image. I used to work in film a little bit, and I have such an appreciation for it, and I had been out of the film industry for a while, and out of the artistry, just general artistry industry for a while, and I went to the Museum of the Moving Image in Brooklyn, and went to, oh my goodness, what is his name? The inventors of the Muppets. Oh, what is his name? It'll come to me. Jim Henson. Oh my gosh. It was the Jim Henson exhibit, and it was all about the Muppets and just like his creativity and how everything came straight from his mind and how he wasn't afraid to do new things, and it really inspired me. So I think that's kind of funny to say the Muppets inspired me to get back into artwork, get back into creation, get back into content creation. He made such a big franchise out of nothing. Literally nothing. So I think that's really inspiring. And he did it all from what was in his brain. So just, it proves to me that, you know, your original thoughts can move you somewhere. So, the Muppets, I love it. So, Museum of the Moving Image was probably the most profound to me. It re-inspired me. I also love the Natural History Museum in New York. I actually got to explore it by myself. I had a whole day in New York where my friend was working. I came out to visit one of my best friends who lives in New York, in Manhattan, and I just had the whole day while she was at work, and I decided to go museum to museum and just kind of figure it out on my own and figure out the city on my own. Somebody actually asked me for directions in New York, so I was like, ooh, do I have the New Yorker, like, look about me? I guess I did. But anyways, the Met is amazing. Oh my goodness. I mean, okay, so first of all, Natural History Museum, there's so many things. You can't do it all in one day. I tried to do it all in one day. I did most of it, but I've got to go back and do a lot more. My favorite area was like the dinosaur area. Obviously, I got some really cute little pins. One is from like an homage to Jurassic Park. It says "Clever Girl" on it, and it has a little like blue. You know, if you guys know what I'm talking about from one of the recent Jurassic Park movies. Anyways, so I have a little "Clever Girl" pin on my jacket that I keep my pins on. I have a jean jacket with a bunch of pins. So if you guys have any cool pins, send them my way, or send me pictures so I can find some cool pins. Some other museums that I've been to. I've been to so many different museums on Route 66. Just small, little, tiny places that you would off the beaten path. Native American reservation museums. Some just really random stuff down on Route 66, but they're all really cool. And one of my favorites is, it's not on Route 66, so you have to go a little bit out of your way to Nazareth, Texas. Small town. But you have to stay at the Yellow Rose Inn, and you have to see his private gun museum. And that sounds weird coming from me, because I'm not really a gun gal myself. Like, that's not really my thing. But I was amazed at the collection he had. The historic collection that he had. I got to hold I'm gonna mess it up. I got to hold Davy Crockett's rifle next to a portrait of him. I was amazed. I just thought that was so cool, so historic. But he has so many other things on display there. You guys have to check it out. It is worth the drive or the however you can get to Nazareth, Texas. I've only driven. I've been there a few times, and the gun museum is just amazing. And it is private in the Yellow Rose Inn, but you can book a night stay there or book a tour. It is definitely worth a shot. But I could go into a whole video on all the different guns that I held. People may not like that. I'm sorry if you're anti-gun. But I could go into a lot of what I held and all the historic things that I got to see that day. So I'll tell that next time. Guys, I'm getting low on dollarinos. Oh, that's it, everybody. Last chance. Lightning. And nada. Okay. Have a good day, guys. See you. Oh, wait. Okay. Never mind. Bye.